Hey y'all, it's Mama Beth. I'm sitting at my vanity and I thought I'd film a few videos before I took my makeup off and got changed into my night clothes. And I was sitting here thinking, this weekend was hard on me. And I kept saying, I wish I had my body from 20 years ago. I was able to run and dance and do all the physical stuff and not pay for it, physically the next day. I'd work all day and then I'd be in musicals or sing with my band or teach dance or whatever all evening. And, sometimes go out to the clubs dancing, on Thursdays and Fridays, and I could get up and go. And I loved that. I love staying active and staying busy. And I would love to be able to go back and have I would never want to exchange where I am mentally and emotionally for where I was then, because I'm so happy with my life right now. I'm happy. I'm in a great marriage. I have a fantastic relationship with my daughter, and I love our home. I love what I do. And at 25, I was still searching for who I wanted to be. I had my daughter, of course, and family, but I wasn't anywhere near as emotionally happy and secure as I am now. One of the things that I wish I had known back then was to appreciate my physical abilities and the fact that I could go and do, and I look at pictures of myself as a teenager and in my 20s and in my early 30s, and I think, gosh, I didn't realize how pretty I was. Now, I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying, it wasn't just me. It was all my friends. We were beautiful. And I look at the young girls now, and they're so beautiful, but they don't see it. They're like I was, and my friends were. When we were teens, we were picking ourselves apart. We look in the mirror and find the flaws instead of finding the beauty. And I wish that I could go back and tell us all to appreciate what we looked like. I always thought I was fat. I always had to have my face perfect, my hair perfect. And I look now at the pictures, I'm like, I wasn't fat. And I had a beautiful face, and my hair used to be so thick. People would comment on it. They'd be like, you've got the prettiest hair. You've got such beautiful, thick hair. And I'd say thank you, but I didn't really appreciate it until I started losing it. When I was taking methotrexate, one of the side effects is you lose your hair. I lost about half of the thickness of my hair. My hair was still long, but it was so thin. And my eyebrows left, hair on my arms. I didn't have to shave, that's for sure. Even the hair on my legs was gone. But now that I haven't taken methotrexate since, I think, February, my hair is thickening back up. And I can tell when I brush my hair and play with it, down to about right here, it's thicker. But then at the end, it's thinner. So, I would love to be able to change that about myself when I was young, but also teach others who are in their teens and their 20s to stop looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing flaws and love yourself. Love everything that you are, because that's one of the things that growing older and wiser, I hope I'm wiser. I think I am. Mentally, I don't look for flaws. I look for the positives, not just in myself, but in other people. And I'm a lot more open-minded about things than I was when I was young. And I find happiness, and I cut out things that don't make me happy. If I've got someone in my life that is toxic, I just cut them out. Whether they're friends or family or whoever, if they're not bringing you joy and love, why have them around? I mean, seriously, not everybody is meant to be a great mother. Not everybody is meant to be a great sister, or cousin or father or whatever. Some people just bring you harm, bring you hurt. Get rid of them. Not physically, like, but you don't have to have people in your life that don't make you happy or don't bring something positive to you. since I learned that lesson and I started doing it, my circle of friends is so much tighter, so much more positive. The people that I love and, like my daughter and I are so close. And I'm just really happy with my circle of friends and family that I have to talk to. My husband is wonderful, but if he wasn't, I'd make the change. I wish I'd known how lightening. It lightens your soul when you get rid of the people who hurt you and who are toxic. Toxic is the key word there. If they're toxic, get rid of them. They're like a poison. If you had a cancer on your arm, like a melanoma, you cut it out. That's what you need to do. But also this weekend, I was really feeling my age, so I ordered a product, Crepe Erase. I don't know if you've seen it on TV. I'm trying it. But also, I wanted to, if somebody had asked me what I use on my skin. Now, I use my own products, but I use these serums, and they're Art Naturals, and there are 3. After I clean my face at night, and then before I use my makeup and put on my makeup in the morning, I use the first one, the hyaluronic acid. I use that first, and then there's vitamin C, and then the 2.5 retinol. And I have tried some really expensive skincare, and then I've tried some inexpensive skincare. And this is, I think, $30, something like that for all 3, and it lasts me about a month and a half, 2 months. Depends on how much I use it, if I use it very heavily. But I have this one, and I have another one already, because I'm not running out of that stuff. If it works, it works. Now I'm going to try this Crepe Erase. I ordered it. The first thing that you get with it is this exfoliating body polish. Then you wash that off, and then it's an intensive therapy cream, body repair treatment. Now, when I look in the mirror where I've lost so much weight, I've lost like 200 plus pounds, and I don't weigh every day because that's not healthy, because I swell, and then the swelling goes down, and it just messes with your head. So, but I've lost a lot of weight, and I don't know if you can tell in the last couple weeks, my face is thinner. And that's because I was on prednisone for the inflammation. I was in a flare and I couldn't kick it. But the prednisone makes your face swell. So right through here was starting to pump out. And then I had a double chin when I was so heavy, if you know me from back before I lost weight. This is driving me crazy because now the double chin is gone, but I'm left with extra skin and it's not tight. And I'm like, I never had a double chin or any problem before. It's driving me crazy. And I exfoliate my face, on a regular basis whenever my skin's starting to get dry, or I'm starting to get the little fine lines like I'm starting now. I'm going to have to do it. These 11s will come up. But what am I going to do about these jowls? I don't know. I'm going to use the Crepe Erase and see how it works and see what I look like in videos coming up. But, if it works, great. If it doesn't, I'll try something else. Like I say, keep an open mind, keep learning. And the thing that I have learned probably the most as I went into my 40s was to love myself and to accept who I was and not be so hard on myself. And just to be happy, find your happiness. And I hope you do that too. Whether you're a teenager watching this or, in your 20s or 30s or whatever. My grandmother's 96, and I always talk about my 96-year-old grandmother because I think it's fantastic that at 96 she's healthy and up and around. She does have macular degeneration, so she's somewhat blind, and she's lost some of her hearing. But other than that, sometimes she, repeats stories, but I don't care. I love talking to her, and I'll talk to her for as long as she'll talk to me. And we're on the phone together several times a week, and she's just a treasure. But find your happiness. Find what makes you happy. And if you have things in your life that don't make you happy, chuck them, because you don't need it. That will make you old, and that'll make you bitter. We don't want to get bitter as we age. We want to get happier, wiser, happier, more comfortable in our own skin, more comfortable with our surroundings, and able to, take in new things and learn and grow mentally and emotionally. So I hope you do that. I'm trying to do that. And I'm still learning. Yeah, I'm still learning how to hold my temper and how, to refrain from engaging in toxic situations, which y'all know online drama. If you watch what's going on, then a lot of times you comment, and sometimes I need to keep my mouth shut. And I'm saying that as I'm sitting here making a video talking about it. But love yourself. Love who you are. Love all the things about you. Whether there are things you want to change or stay the same, it's still you, and you're precious. There's only one of you. Remember that. You're unique. There is only one of you in this world, and you're precious. Okay? Now, I love you. You love you. Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell to get notifications. Make sure you hit it and it says all notifications. Give me a thumbs up. And leave me a comment below. Tell me what you've learned as you've aged. Tell me what's the most important thing that you feel like you've learned as you've grown older. And let's have a dialogue about it. But I'll see you soon, and you have a fantastic day. Oh, and all my information to contact me is in the description below. Love you. Bye.